All right. All right. So I'm gonna break down this jaydes uke like blood soda freestyle kind of, not really esque, trap type of beat here. Uh, a guy in the comments told me to break this one down, so I will. I'll put the comment up now. Um, Play the beat. Uh, Special thing about this pattern, this cool like lead pattern type of thing I got in here, but that's what the beat sounds like. Um, so first, I have this pattern. This is a sorry to the guy who commented if you were like wanted me to break down this wanted me to break down this beat just because of this part, but unfortunately I have no idea what preset this is, but I can show you the effects I put on it and why it sounds how it sounds. So without the pitch, it just sounds like this. It's just like a pad that I reversed, right? And you pitch it up. I pitch up a ton. Then we got the pad, which is the only pad. It's just super loud, so I don't need extra pads to fill up any space. It's the analogy pad. Play it. What it sounds like. This pad, Omni Phase pad, does not have anything special on it. Then we have this. It's like a YVA. It's used in a lot of the plug-in B beats. Sometimes Osama-san type beats, I guess. It has reverb on it. Yeah. Just a little cool background noise. Next, we have a bell from X-Band. Just a bell with some delay on it that I use in like all my beats. Next is another bell, I think. So it's this vibra handbell, which it's in plug and B songs, except it'll be pitched up and it'll sound like this. But I have it put down. It's also the pitch is down negative 250 cents on this beat. I don't know what the key is. This beat's old. It's from February 18th, 2025, so it's from last year. And we have like a something. This is just some ambience. And this is like the lead. This is supposed to be the main lead of the song, I guess. But I kind of like the first part they have is they kind of both are leads, to be honest. But this is the optical lead or whatever it's called in Purity. I use it in like a lot of beats. Uh, Basic chord progression pattern type of thing, basically. Um, a lot of my beats, the melodies aren't even like complex. I just add a bunch of stuff to it, make it sound cool, and try new things. Always try new things. You're making beats, try new things, put random beats, random stuff in. This is a smaller beat. My old beats used to have like 25 tracks and like 10 things in the melody of just random stuff that was just background noise just because I wanted to. But I kind of stopped doing that. It's too much, but it's what the melody sounds like by itself. Melody's pretty chill, pretty cool melody. Onto the drums, which what I'm remembering is I did this entire beat, put the 808s in, and was wondering what sounded wrong, and then realized I didn't even add the snare, so the snare's at the end of the beat, because I forgot to add it until the end. I made the whole entire beat and wondered what was wrong. So I'm gonna start with the snare, even though when I made this beat, I didn't add the snare until the end. But this is the snare, it's just like the Sosa snare. Nothing special. One little thing right here where it changes. No. Next is this open hat. It's in my kit that's right here. That's for sale on Track Chain. Or you can DM me on my Instagram at wekkstar to buy for me for $5. Same with this kit, and same with the wekkstar loop kit. Just saying. So we got the Zool open hat. It's cool. And it just repeats and the same thing for the entire beat actually. But next you got a triangle, which starts as just on like the snare and then ends up going throughout the beat. I used to have triangles a lot. I still have triangles in my beats sometimes, but I used to have them like a ton in this era. Next, snare, bouncy like melodic counter accent snare, whatever. This snare also in the kit. Just keep it bouncy. It kind of changes throughout. It's not like the basic pattern. Plug and B snare at the end. It's like a snare roll type of thing. Then we have this, this another snare at the beginning. The drums for this beat is actually pretty cool comparatively to a lot of the track beats. Another hat. It's like a triangle hat type of thing. Yeah, so next, the hats. This is cool. This actually has a bunch of variety to it. So this is what it sounds like. Now, and this drill crash, which you can find everywhere. It's anywhere. I like to add it. I used to like to add it to a lot of these trap beats just because it sounded good. Like 808 with my preset on it in the kit. You got my preset on it to make it sound like that. Also a soft clipper on the 808 on the master. If you go all the drums, put all the drums together. Yeah, I forgot to put the snare until the end for some reason. So this is what it sounded like before I had the snare. I was wondering what was wrong. And then snare, which doesn't have anything on it, I don't think. special crash, tags, fatal. Sorry for the guy that I'm making the beat for, or that I'm making this tutorial for. If you really want to know what this is, I have no idea. I assume it's just a pad from X Band that I reversed and pitched up a bunch, but you just experiment with stuff. Yeah, I'll just play this and you can sample if you want. That's free. That's credit me if you use that, right? All right. You can DM me on Instagram, wekkstar. If you want to buy anything, or you can go to my track chain, which will be in the description of the video, and buy beats there, buy kits there, buy loop kits there. I want to make more loop kits, so um, if you want to use like melodies that I use and my type of melodies, you get it there. Comes my tag, you put my tag on it, credit me on the beat, post it on YouTube, do whatever with it. But it's a good starter. Yeah, so